Hmm. What is good, everybody, and welcome to the What's Up podcast. My name is Jacob Crum, and it's been a long time since I actually posted on my video podcast and also my audio podcast as well. Due to schoolwork and the semester being almost over, I can have more time actually talking with you guys. So yeah, that's pretty much what I had to say for my intro. Well, let me redo that again. Well, in a different way. What is good, everybody, and welcome to the What's Up podcast. My name is Jacob Crum, and it's been a long time, guys. So I'm here to talk about TV production. Well, TV production, I had to say that it's actually pretty amazing. I never had the experience of what's going on behind the scenes on television, and I've always wanted to work as a sports journalist for not like a sports journalist, but like on air talent for either turn either for TNT Sports or TNT Sports for March Madness or NBA or ESPN in general. So I have a lot of things to talk about when it comes to TV production. And if you're considering trying to take that class, I definitely recommend it. But you also need to take filmmaking as well because there's going to be some terms that you need to learn, and it's actually on a pretty fast pace. It's also like fast paced, so you need to realize the vocabulary. You need to learn the vocabulary as quickly as you know it. All right, so I have this notebook with me. This is a blue notebook, and it's not labeled or anything, but I always have it for film purposes, whether it's television production or learning the basic shots in filmmaking, and also Premiere. I also like editing notes on Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro is actually pretty fire. And when it comes to TV production, specifically on Premiere Pro, because our that's what our call well our my call my community college is using for editing software. Yeah, so basically it's pretty cool. Yeah. So in pro in Premiere Pro, think of it as like iMovie, but like half of it. If you get what I mean, you get it. So if you use iMovie before, then definitely when you try to switch to another editing software, definitely go for Premiere Pro. Even though there's hold up, they just raise the volume from my thing a little bit. Well, even though there's a lot of things that you really need to consider, I mean, looking at the Premiere Pro notes that I took, it's actually pretty cool. I have to say, and editing it is actually pretty nice. Think and I use Logic for like music purposes, and it kind of feels a little bit similar to it. So I'm like, okay, why not? But anyways, back to what I was saying before. Television production. We have a lot of things to talk about television production because right now we're already in the final projects. Oh yeah, what is the final project? So I don't want to ruin it for my group members, but basically in short terms, we have not a murderer. Well, I'm getting to that part anyways. We have someone who is on so our final project is about like this guy who is hosting like street news. Basically, like he's acting like he's like so fresh and so fly, like that type of attitude, and he's just reporting the regular news until there was like a breaking news segment. Oh, breaking news! This blah 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 happened, and there's a lot of things, and I always keep saying that there's a lot of things, and there's something going on about this breaking news. Well, basically, what the breaking news is about is that you have someone getting that a murderer is on the loose. You don't want that to happen, right? So after the after the break after the breaking news, then we go on the sound. Then we roll in footage. Then we use a roll in footage. Pretty much it. Swipe that, and that's basically it. And that's basically it. And then after the sound on tape, or as we call it in our studio, there's um there's something that we really need to not figure out. There's something that there's a not something. There's this one person who will be a lot who will be joining in the who will be joining in the studio, and will talk about his experiences about actually getting away with the murder. Well, not getting away with the murder, but you know what I mean. Getting away with the murderer. All right. Er. So so yeah, that's pretty much it. And then during there's also another breaking news segment where the murderer is finally revealed, and it turned out to be me. I mean, of course it's fake and all of that, but it's it's fake, but I don't want to be in trouble or anything. So you know what I mean. It's just the final project. Be creative with it at least. And I think it's actually based off one of the sample projects that our professor showed us. So I hope we uh did okay with it. But anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. For TV production, there's a lot of things that you really need to consider. My favorite so there are there are about like I don't know how many positions that I can name right off the bat, specifically a number, but there can be either two or three actors on the set. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, that's 6 people. Floor director, 7. We got tele we got character generator, 8. Teleprompter, 9. Technical director, 10. Director, 11. Odd two audio one or two audio people, 11 or 12. We got video thing, 13. No, wait, 13 or 14. And then we get the PAs, which is around 2 or 3 people. So although I'm lost. How many was that? 15 or 16 people. Whatever. Anyways, there's a. Anyways, let me describe each position for you. So the actors, they're called also known as talents because we don't know if they're actually actors or not. So we just call them talents. All right. So whenever you see someone on camera, it's either the host or the guest, or the guest or the host, whatever situation, blah blah blah. But there's always one general rule to describe all of those people. They're called talents. Keep it that way. Next is Next is cameras 1, 2, and 3. They both monitor the cameras and take a and they focus and adjust the shot size. Next is floor director. Basically, floor director. I love that position so much. By the way, floor director is basically relay is like someone who relays the director's actions towards the talent. Say for example, quiet on set. So when the director says quiet on set, the floor director also says quiet on set, and then he holds his hand for standby. And counting down is actually pretty simple. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standby, because you don't want to start yet. And then if you want to cue the talent, one finger, go like that to whoever you're pointing at. Of course, either the host or the guest. Well, now that I talked about what's happening on the floor, next is the character generator. So basically on Premiere Pro, you're gonna have like lower thirds. Basically, the lower thirds is like this like what you see on like these news or show segments. There's like this sign. There's like this like line. Imagine this. On the lower half of your screen, you're gonna see a line, right? You're gonna see like some type of section that says, "Oh, this is Jacob Crumb," and the description part of it of what he is, or like his affiliation or something, whatever, blah blah blah. And he's like, "Oh, Jacob Crumb, podcast host," and then it's gonna swipe away. So that is the lower thirds, if you can understand that. So lower thirds, so character generator also plays the intro video and also queues up the lower thirds. All right, so next is the teleprompter. No. The teleprompter honestly has to be one of the hardest jobs ever. Like you have to like for the host itself, you need to be really aware about the teleprompter because there's going to be a lot of challenges that you really need to set forth. Um, there's like something that there's something that I should explain about teleprompter. Try to avoid it as much as possible. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you, but being teleprompter yeah, on the control room studio while there's a lot while there's live shooting going on in the studio itself. Oh no, that's not good. Because say for example, but because here's an example. I'm just gonna use my notebook as an example for this. So say for example, the teleprompter is on your screen right now. All you gotta do is adjust all you gotta do is adjust the dial. The dial represents how much speed is going through the teleprompter or how fast it moves. And yeah, so far so well. It did not work well. And I'm honestly pretty scared pretty scared for Brain's teleprompter because you had to adjust at the right speed and also at the same speed that the host or either the guest is talking. Oh no, this is not a good symbol. Well, avoid teleprompter at all times. Okay. Next is technical director. The a technical director is basically the best friend of the director. The you can control what cameras are or off the on or off 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 the like live. So basically I don't know how to explain technical director, but here's what I know as experience from technical director. I think one or two times. Wait. Oh, excuse me, I burped. But anyways, let's start off with one hand only. Get two hands up. All right. If you want to be technical director, let me just move my notebook out the way. Get two hands up. Put one hand on your back, or the other hand on your back, but whatever. And also make sure to remember the shots. So what I mean by that is whenever the director says, "Okay, ready one," you press the you ready one, take one, cut to one. So I'm directing for my for my final project group. So if I say ready one, you ready one, and then take one, which basically means cut to one. Nice. Next is the director. The director honestly has to be one of the hardest jobs since you have to manage the whole thing. But as long as you get enough practice, you're gonna get somewhere from your project. All right, so let's see what we got here. Anyways, I wrote notes for my I wrote notes for my what's it for my direction notes. I know they're wrong, but let me just go over it a bit. All right, so if you want to start a show, uh correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. I need your help on this. Thanks. Whoever directs on TV before, I need your help. All right, so whenever you're ready, here's how the process goes. All right, quiet on set, please. Do we have speed? So basically, do we have speed? So basically, speeding is is if everything is being recorded. So do we have speed? We do have speed. All right, 30 seconds on the clock, please. I keep repeating that for Family Feud, but whatever. All right, all right, we're counting down from 30 seconds. Ready to open CG, ready to open audio, ready to play video. uh, and then you count down from there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Hold and remember, after you count down to 1, make sure when you say ready, make sure to get rid of all of that when you're actually ready to open it. So ready to open CG. Don't repeat what I said. But that's before. All right, so let me redo that again. 30 second 30-second countdown. Ready to open CG. Ready to open audio. Ready to play video. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open CG. Open audio. Play video. And when the video starts playing, you better get on it you better get ready right away. Ready to fade to camera 1, ready to open mics for host and guest, ready to cue host. Fade to camera 1, fade to camera 1, open the mics, cue host. Hold up, I forgot one part. Ready to close the video audio. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, whatever. So, yeah, ready to cue. So ready to close my. r- Ready to fade to see. Oh, hold up. Ready to close. Ready to close audio. Ready to fade to see. Ready to fade to camera 1. Ready to open the mics. Ready to cue talent. Ready to open mics for host and guest. Ready to cue host. Fade. Fade. No, not fade in. Fade out. All right, whatever. Fade out. Fade out audio, fade to camera 1, open the mics, cue host, and then you get the cut. So cut, ready 1, take 1, ready 3, take 3, ready 2, take 2, and here's the rolling part. Ready to close, ready to close the mics, ready to play video, ready to fade to VR. Close mics, fade to VR, play video. Yeah, I don't want to go through the whole thing because it's gonna torment me, but that's director. Man, that's the director's position, and yeah, I can definitely tell that's going to be one of the hardest jobs that I would ever do, and I would never do it again. Anyways, anyways, it's the audio. So the audio people are the people who are going to mic check people, and also put on the microphones. So being so we is there a piece of tape around here? There's no piece of tape around here, but yeah. So the audio people have to use an alligator clip, which looks like a gator, like this big, or they have to use a football tape. If you remember how to make how to make like those football field goals, you just need to you just need to fold the gaff or duct tape like that, and you're pretty much good to go. And they also do the mic check. So here's how the mic checks go. All right, if we can get if we can get a host check to mic check. All right, we're going to start. All right, let me redo that again. I know I said that wrong. All right, so we're going to mic check host. Host, can you tell host to count to 20, please? Then the floor director will say host direct to 20. Well, not direct to 20. Count to 20, and then he starts counting 1, 2, 3, and then in the meanwhile, the audio people to really have to find the loudest point in their speaking, mark it down somewhere, mark it down on a sheet on like a piece of tape with a line going through it. You're pretty much good. That's a repeat from there. And they also control the video audio too. And then finally, last but not least is video, not video. Um, Wait, actually, yeah, it is video. Oh my goodness. So the video people are the ones who play the video and all that stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all they do. They play the video, they play the roll it, they play the intro video, they play the roll-in video, and they play credits. That's pretty much it. And also, PAs are like substitutes. So if someone that's not there, they're going to substitute in for the position that the person's out with. All right, so yeah, that's TV production, and I'm about to sleep soon, and it's almost time for class for my public speaking. Anyways, I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm out of here. Peace out, everybody. Signing off.